Welcome to the half, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back this time with last year's CDC champions and this year's third place finishing Adamson Pep squad, leading the cheers from mid-court. 51-42 is what the big board reads, along with Sam Corrales and Cor Katibayan. This is Nikko Ramos with TJ Manotoc as we take a look at the number story, TJ.
Well, here you go. This is one of the big differences right away. The three-point shooting of Adamson is okay at, 3 out of 7. That's actually good. They're shooting 42% from the field, but look at the makes and the attempts of UP. 8 out of 17. That's 47% from beyond the arc. And I remember a handful of them were even wide open. So if you're Adamson, you got to do a better job of defending these, either from the pick and roll, and when there's a loose ball scramble or an offensive rebound, you got to get out there, close out, and challenge those three-point shots. Bench points, that's a given. Juan Gomez de Leano's got 20 to 31, so that's an obvious right there. But the fouls of UP, as you said, in the first quarter, more than actually the second, is what kept Adamson in the game. Ang dami nilang fouls in the first quarter, 17 to 11, which has resulted into the 15 out of 22 free throw attempts. And that's a massive number, Nico, because in game number 1, Adamson had 31 free throw attempts the whole game.
Right.
They already have 22 at the half. So if you're UP, that's one of your concerns.
You take a look at who's been leading the way. You mentioned Juan Gomez de Leano. Jeric Ahanmisi has bounced back in this one as well, at least in the first half, with 13 points. Brighton Papio on the rebounds, Manzo and Lastimosa on the assists. No surprises when it comes to this board right here, TJ. But while this is a 9-point lead and while UP has had multiple double-digit advantages so far in this game, the way that each team has been able to put on a run coming off of a timeout is really what I feel is going to tell the story of this second half.
Absolutely. It's how they're going to respond to the coach's instructions. The coaches see it. They know what needs to be done.
Right.
It's a matter of executing on the floor, having the guts, the composure to do it at this stage. As it is, the Final Four is very nerve-wracking. When it gets closer and closer to the fourth quarter of a knockout game,
right,
those nerves are off the charts, and it's those who are mature enough and composed enough to execute the game plan.
Well, Coach Franz Pumaren has seen many a game like this. Cor Katibayan is on the sidelines. Cor, what did Coach Franz have to say to the Falcons? Go ahead.
Nico and TJ, throughout that first half, Coach Franz Pumaren kept reminding his boys of 3 things. Settle down, play smart, and stay within our comfort zone. To which Papi Sar and Jeric Ahanmisi echoed his statement by telling his teammates that we're good, we're good. Also, team captain Sean Manganti also kept reminding his teammates that for so long as they stay together, they will be okay. Back in the dugout, Coach Franz also called out his boys and told them to dig deep in their soul and want that ball like it's your only will to live. So coming into the second half, you can expect the team to explode on defense in order to contest UP's strong offense. That's all for now. Back to you, Nico and TJ.
Oh, thanks a lot, Cor. So if you think that the stakes are high for you as an audience member, if you're watching this at home or wherever you're streaming the game from, well, it means even much more to the Adamson team, talking about life and death in that dugout. Lipat tayo sa kabilang banda on the maroon side of things, as Coach Bo Perasol a few years ago promised that this team would make it to the Final Four. They're here now, a chance at the final, Sam. What were Coach Bo's thoughts there at the half?
Nico and TJ, 40 minutes of greatness is what it takes for the Fighting Maroons to take their game to the next level, as Coach Bo Persol puts it. No complaining, no bad decision-making on offense, and no bad body language are the instructions he left the team with back in the dugout. Now, the physicality of this game really took a toll on one of our starters, John Haboneta, who now has a dislocated middle finger. Now, this is also where the heart of a Maroon comes in, so let's see how they will battle through the remaining minutes of this game. Back to you.